Do you ever feel like you're stuck where you are right now? Some people might say that it's because they don't have enough education or money. But believe me, these are just excuses. There are countless examples of people who have achieved amazing things without any fancy degrees or huge bank accounts. Now imagine this. You're just an ordinary person living in a regular neighborhood. Life seems pretty simple until suddenly your dad loses his job. It's not just any job. It's a serious blow to your family's finances. Time goes by and your dad keeps trying, but he can't find another job. Things get worse, and soon you're facing a reality that's harsher than you ever imagined. You don't have enough money for proper medical care. It's a really tough situation. At that point, most people might think, hey, this is how life works out sometimes. Guess we'll just deal with it. But here's the twist. In the midst of all this struggle, a young boy named Howard Schultz stepped up. He was just a kid, but he didn't let those hard times beat him. Instead, he made a promise to himself. When he grew up, he vowed to make sure his family never had to endure such financial hardships again. That little boy grew up to be a successful businessman. And he did more than just keep his promise. He ended up building a coffee business called Starbucks. Today, Starbucks isn't just a regular coffee shop. It's become a global sensation. People around the world love their coffee and the experience of being at Starbucks. And guess what? Howard didn't just create a cool hangout spot. He also gave millions of people a chance to earn a decent living. Through his actions, he transformed the way we all enjoy coffee. So let's dive into the story of how Howard Schultz turned a simple cup of coffee into a global phenomenon. At the age of 7, Howard Schultz discovered the bitter taste of life's challenges. When his father suffered an accident and was unable to continue working as a truck driver and a factory worker. These setbacks left his family with almost no money and no safety net. Howard witnessed firsthand the toll it took on his father, who became disheartened by his inability to provide for the family. The weight of these circumstances ignited a burning determination within young Howard. It was a turning point that shaped the trajectory of his life forever. In the face of financial hardship, Howard and his family found themselves relying on government assistance and moving into a small apartment within the housing projects in Brooklyn. Despite the bleak economic landscape, Howard displayed remarkable resilience. He channeled his experiences into a passion for sports, particularly football. His dedication paid off when he earned a football scholarship to study at Northern Michigan University. This achievement marked a significant milestone as he became the first member of his family to pursue higher education. After graduating, Howard embarked on a career in sales, starting with selling coffee machines for a company. However, his life took an unexpected turn during a visit to a humble coffee shop in Seattle. As he entered the shop, he was immediately captivated by the warm ambience and the sense of community it exuded. It was evident to him that this establishment had become a cherished third place for the community, nestled between their homes and workplaces. This profound realization inspired him to embrace the immense potential of the coffee industry and led him to leave his previous company to join Starbucks. When Howard first stepped into the world of Starbucks, the company had only opened 3 stores and operated on a modest scale. During his time there, he shared ideas with the founders of Starbucks about expanding their product line to include espresso drinks. However, the founders, Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Boca, had a different vision for their brand. They believed that Starbucks should primarily focus on selling high-quality whole bean coffee rather than serving prepared drinks. Although Howard respected their perspective, he could unhelp but feel a sense of disappointment as he recognized the untapped potential in offering espresso-based beverages. Despite this internal conflict, Howard remained committed to his role at Starbucks, and continued to learn the intricacies of the coffee business. He immersed himself in the company's operations and sought to contribute meaningfully to its growth. However, over time, his desire to explore the possibilities of espresso drinks grew stronger. He felt a deep conviction that there was a gap in the market for a coffee shop that specialized in handcrafted espresso beverages. As Howard pondered his options, he considered the possibility of leaving Starbucks and pursuing his own venture. He realized that if he truly wanted to bring his vision to life, he needed to strike out on his own. With this realization came a mix of excitement and uncertainty. Howard knew that starting his own business would require a leap of faith, but he was driven by a burning passion to create a unique coffee experience. With his entrepreneurial spirit ignited, Howard took the plunge and left Starbucks to establish his own cafe. He poured his heart and soul into creating a cozy and inviting atmosphere that would make customers feel right at home. But the real magic lay in the carefully crafted espresso drinks. Inspired by his travels in Italy, Howard had developed a deep appreciation for the art of making espresso. He sourced the finest beans and trained his baristas to perfection, ensuring that each cup was a testament to quality and flavor. As word spread about the exceptional coffee and warm ambience of Howard's cafe, people from all over flocked to experience it for themselves. The shop quickly became a local favorite, known for its rich aroma and the joyful chatter of satisfied customers. Seeing the success of Howard's cafe, the founders of Starbucks began to reconsider their stance on espresso drinks. They realized that there was indeed a growing demand for these specialty beverages. A sense of curiosity and perhaps a tinge of regret filled them as they observed the popularity of Howard's venture. One day, they reached out to Howard and offered him the opportunity to return to Starbucks. They proposed that he could implement his ideas for espresso-based drinks within the existing framework of the company. The prospect of rejoining Starbucks and having the chance to shape the company's future excited Howard. He saw this as an opportunity to bring his vision to a wider audience and elevate Starbucks to new heights. Upon his return, Howard wasted no time in introducing his concepts. He shared his ideas for creating espresso-based drinks that would tantalize customers' taste buds and leave them craving for more. His passion for the subject was evident, and his insights sparked the interest of the Starbucks founders. They listened intently, recognizing in Howard a kindred spirit who shared their love for coffee. Together, Howard and the founders embarked on a journey to transform. They worked tirelessly to integrate espresso drinks into the company's offerings, experimenting with various recipes and sourcing the finest ingredients. Howard's enthusiasm was contagious, and soon the entire team was buzzing with excitement as they created a menu that celebrated the rich diversity of coffee flavors. Under Howard's guidance, Starbucks evolved into something extraordinary. The stores became havens for coffee lovers, offering a wide range of beverages that catered to every preference. From classic lattes to innovative seasonal creations, each drink was a masterpiece in itself. Howard's influence extended beyond the menu. He emphasized the importance of creating a welcoming and inclusive environment where customers felt a sense of belonging. His leadership inspired the baristas to provide exceptional customer service, making every interaction a memorable one. In an era where coffee was becoming increasingly popular, Starbucks seized the opportunity to become a household name. Its reputation for delivering top-notch beverages and fostering a sense of community propelled its growth. As the company expanded, so did the demand for its products. Soon, the familiar green mermaid logo became a beacon of warmth and familiarity to coffee enthusiasts across the country. Over the years, Starbucks continued to thrive under Howard's leadership. He remained steadfast in his commitment to quality, ensuring that each cup of coffee met the highest standards. His passion for the beverage never waned, and he continued to experiment with new flavors and brewing methods, keeping the menu fresh and exciting for customers. But Howard's vision went beyond just serving coffee. He wanted to create an experience. He understood that people craved a sense of comfort and connection, and he provided that through comfortable seating areas and a welcoming atmosphere. It wasn't just a place to grab a quick drink. It was a destination where people could relax, socialize, or catch up on work. As Starbucks grew, so did its impact on communities. Howard recognized the responsibility that came with success and actively engaged in philanthropic efforts. He supported various charitable organizations, focusing on issues close to his heart, such as education and the environment. Through the Starbucks Foundation, he provided opportunities for underprivileged children and promoted sustainable practices within the company. Looking back on his journey, it's clear that Howard's story is one of resilience, passion, and unwavering determination. He turned his challenging upbringing into a driving force, using it as fuel to achieve his dreams. His story inspires us to see our adversities not as limitations, but as stepping stones towards greatness. The success of Starbucks is a testament to Howard's vision and leadership. He saw an industry that needed innovation and a customer base eager for new experiences. He took a leap of faith, followed his passion, and built an empire that has stood the test of time. Today, as you sip on your favorite Starbucks beverage, take a moment to appreciate the journey that brought it to your cup. Remember the dedication, hard work, and relentless pursuit of excellence that went into creating that perfect blend. And let Howard's story remind you that with determination and a sprinkle of coffee magic, you can turn your dreams into reality. Now, if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more inspiring tales that will light up your path to success. Thanks for watching.